It's Friday Farm Vlog. Welcome to Just One More Story Farm. For those of you that are new here, welcome. And for those of you that have been with us for a while, welcome back. Thanks for being here and supporting our channel. We really appreciate it. So just the other day, Derek from Blue Cactus Dairy Goat showed my husband and I getting Rolly and Sparkle on his YouTube video that just came out recently. And since his video came out and he recommended that his followers check out our channel, we have gotten 249 subscribers and the count just keeps going up. And that is like mind-blowing for our small little channel. And the increase in comments, I've been so happy to respond back to those commenting, asking questions about our farm. And so I thought today I would give a little tour and talk about the animals on our farm and a little bit about what we do here. So first up, my name is Yannick. I did have a commenter say that I don't have that Massachusetts accent. I'm here in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. However, I grew up in Cumberland, Rhode Island and came here to Massachusetts because of my now husband who grew up in Fall River, Massachusetts. So if we ever get him to come on here and talk, you'll hear that strong Massachusetts accent. I had someone ask who the guy is with all the muscles feeding the baby goat, and yes, that's my husband. He makes very few small appearances. Mostly it's his hands building something like that chicken tractor or the chick coop. And then you'll see my kids, Calliope and Caden. They are a huge help here on the farm. I couldn't do all of this without them. They collect the eggs, they help socialize the chicks, they help with farm chores, bottle feeding our new baby goats, Rolly and Sparkle. And currently, they are over in the garden and they are climbing the trellis to pick the fresh raspberries. They love picking raspberries and we've been getting an abundance of them right now. Now, most of the time when I'm on the farm, my Borble is by my side. Here he is. So he is just about 2 years old. So he's still growing. He's got another year of growth to go. So a South African Mastiff. He has been such an asset here on the farm. He's very protective of us and of the farm animals. Now his last vet visit was a couple months ago. He was 163 pounds, I believe. So he is a big boy, but a total gentle giant. Now his name, Oaken, a little clue, woohoo, big summer blowout. My kids named him after the character in Frozen named Oaken, who owned the Trading Post and sauna. But he has learned a lot from our other dog. Anna, come here. There she is. Now he is trying to catch up to her in height, but he has surpassed her in weight. Last I checked, she was 156 pounds at the vet. Hey! All the drool. But she is a huge asset to this farm. When coyotes come up to our perimeter fence, since we have woods running all down our property, when we have coyotes come up to the fence line, she leaves the house and she barks at that fence line and it's like silence. Those coyotes get so quiet and then you just hear them taking off into the woods. They don't mess around here with her big bark. Oh, she's gonna get you now, puppy. She raised that puppy and she is the queen here. She's gonna keep him in line because he is already weighing more than her and he is likely gonna surpass her in height too. There's a good chance of it, so it's good that she is keeping her reign for now. Now, her name is Anna, as in Princess of Arendelle, also from Frozen. We had a French Mastiff, a doggy day Bordeaux named Sven, so If you look back at old videos, you can see plenty of videos with him in it. Unfortunately, we lost him to congestive heart failure, but he was part of our frozen trio. Now we raise Buff Orpingtons, so you'll see lots of golden chickens running around. They do like to free range. We are very fortunate that our dogs keep aerial predators at bay, and also we have a tall perimeter fence around our entire backyard. And we also buried wire below ground to keep anything from digging in. So that has been very helpful. We do have a garden.
Kaden, over here, raspberry! Oh my God!
Now our chicken coop has an automatic chicken door. It's just a Home Depot shed. I believe it's 10 by 10. But it is covered in grapevines. We had a wild grapevine that has continued to grow over. We have an owl that we use for predator deterrent, but it's so covered in grape leaves at the moment. Our hope is to use those cattle panels to lift all this up and give some support to the vines, because it's getting a little wild around here. And they continue to trail down.
Mom, do you mind grabbing those far ones with your long arms?
You need help reaching which ones?
Those are right over there.
I can try.
You have longer arms and I think you can reach those.
Five more to add to your collection. Now we do have 4 bucks that we bring out to graze in the backyard. So we had somebody ask why we have so many bucks and if we would be processing them for meat. And so the reason we have so many bucks at this time is because we got Fancy Nancy and Amelia Bedelia about 5 years ago, and we waited till they were, I believe, about 3 years old for breeding. And Fancy Nancy we bred first, and she had 2 bucklings. So the twin bucklings, our gold bucklings, this guy right here eating my shirt. That's Calvin James, and behind me, his twin brother, Freddie James. Thank you, bud. Thank you. They were our very first goat babies born here on our farm. And of course we got super attached, and of course we wanted to keep them, and we figured, what's 2 more when we only had the 2 does? Well, now they're big. They're 2 years old. And they want to breed with the females that we have here. And so that has been an adventure in and of itself. So if we can find them a really good home, we will move them along. But they are just the absolute sweetest, and we'd have to find the right person for them. So then the following year we bred Miss Amelia Bedelia, and we kept her doeling and her buckling. So Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy here was the cutest little baby with his blue eyes, and he was naturally polled. He has moon spots. He was like the trifecta goat I was hoping for. And with him being Miss Amelia Bedelia's first babies, and we kept Nancy's babies, we felt, oh, we should keep these too. Right? Right? And we kept Miss Elizabeth Bennett. So Miss Amelia Bedelia has her baby boy and her baby girl, and Miss Fancy Nancy has her 2 boys. But now that the boys are grown, the mama does don't really seem to care all that much about these babies anymore, especially now that they've got new kids on the ground. So if the right person came along, we would rehome Mr. Darcy, because right now At about a year old, he is trying to get through that fence, trying to get to the ladies. And we certainly don't want to have any unplanned breeding and breedings with goats that are so closely related. So then we got Rory here as a potential suitor for Fancy Nancy and Amelia Bedelia. He's got really good bloodlines. He's a handsome guy. He's got these nice blue eyes. He's got a nice beard coming in. And he's got this cool rocket ship marking on his side. But sadly, breeding did not happen between him and Fancy Nancy. Even though they were together for 3 months, it didn't work out. I am hopeful that now that he's maturing and he's not quite so young, I'm hopeful that maybe he'll breed this fall. But we have Rolly now from Blue Cactus Dairy Goats that hopefully will be a buck that we can use for breeding purposes. But we'll see. But I do love having these bucks on the farm. They are such sweethearts. If only they weren't on a mission to constantly try to get to the ladies. Now we do have the birthing videos for our baby goats if you want to check them out. Here is Uno, Dos, Tres hanging out. Hi, chickie babies. Exploring. Fancy Nancy, are you babysitting the chicks? Oh, no boys in the girl pen. Sorry, Calvin James. All right, Fancy Nancy. Hello. All right, so we have Miss Amelia Bedelia's triplets here, and Amelia Bedelia's firstborn, Miss Elizabeth Bennett. Huh. Hi, pretty girl. This girl got moon spots from her mama. She got all these splashy coloring. Oh, you're so pretty with your frosted ears. Yeah. Now, Miss Elizabeth here is our sweetest goat. She does get jealous though. She likes all the attention. Oh my gosh. She would love to be in my lap at all times. But she's getting so big. I can't believe she's already a year old. Oh, are none of the babies allowed to come say hi? Huh? They're not allowed? No. Oh, so jealous, so jealous. Oh. My itchy girl. Amelia Bedelia, she had 2 bucklings and a doeling. The doeling is spoken for, and we are looking for great homes for these 2 bucklings. Hi. Yes, dear. Yes. Yes, that's my shirt. That's my shirt. Excuse me, that tickles. Hey! That tickles! My goodness. Auntie Nancy, you being nice to the triplets? Where's your twin sister Amelia Bedelia, huh? I think I just see her right behind the hay here. But Fancy Nancy is from the storybook characters in books called Fancy Nancy. There's a bunch of different adventures they go on. And then Amelia Bedelia, her twin sister, is from the Amelia Bedelia series of books. Hi. Sweet girls. You sweet girls, my little buckskins. Lots of buckskins. Your doeling is so cute, Miss Amelia. Yes, I know everybody wants love, huh? Everybody, huh? Miss Elizabeth gets her sweetness from Miss Amelia Bedelia, her mama. Now, Miss Amelia Bedelia and I bonded over her trying to die on me. She got listeriosis and we almost lost her. And Miss Amelia Bedelia's near fatal illness is actually what inspired me to start this YouTube channel, because I was hopeful that her surviving listeriosis, where based on the research that I did, listeriosis has a very high fatality rate in goats, and the equine vet that I was able to have come out on emergency, she had never seen a goat survive listeriosis and had talked about euthanizing Amelia Bedelia because of how sick she was. She couldn't walk, she couldn't eat on her own. It took a lot of love and care to get her to come back to us. So I made that video about her surviving listeriosis, and I'm so happy to say that, as horrific as it was to see her go through that, putting her story out there and sharing with others that have sick goats how they can help if their goat gets listeriosis, just makes it all worth it to have that, to put that information out there. And my hope is that it gives people hope that they don't have to give up on their goat if their goat's really sick. They can fight for them and help them get better. Alright, Fancy Nancy's babies are with Rolly and Sparkle. They're yelling, they want us to come visit too. It's getting close to dinner time. Everybody's getting hungry. Well, hello! What are you doing? You playing on your playground? Oh my goodness. Will you use the slide? Please be careful. You crazy girl. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, hey, Sparkle. Hello. Hi. Oh, look at that happy tail. Hello. Hi. How you doing, pretty girl? How's my girls? How's my girls? Hi. Oh, Rolly. Rolly's trying to peek through. Hi, sweet girl. Hello. No. Hi. Sparkle, you just have the sweetest little face. Look at your little face. You are so sweet. Yes. Yes. Are you smiling? You look like you're smiling. Yeah. Alright girls, I gotta go see Rolly. And Fancy Nancy's buckling too. Yeah. I haven't named this doeling because she is reserved and they will pick out the name of their choice for her registration. And Fancy Nancy's buckling is not reserved yet, but his name will be picked by his future family. Alright, sweet girls, alright. It's almost dinner time, so I'll be back to give you dinner shortly. Okay? You're being so patient. Boys, hi. Oh my goodness, Rolly. Oh my goodness. I know. Oh my goodness. I know. You're just so hungry, right? Yes. Look, we got all this hay for you. I know. The hay's not what you want, right? I know, sweet boy. You're hungry. I know. I know. Look at your belly, huh? Oh my goodness, hello. Hello. No. How are you, handsome? Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. What's your plan, huh? Whoop. All right, so those are our purebred Nigerian dwarf goats. And like I said, we also raise up Buff Orpingtons and we do breed them. We place hatching eggs in our incubator. We just had chicks hatch in our 3 incubators. And so those chicks are doing well. We're looking forward to moving them from the house out here in the near future. We do have chicks that we've raised up for the last 2 to 4 months that are going to be going to their new home this weekend and into next week. And then new this year, we raised bantams. Now the chickens do pay for themselves and then some through their hatching egg sales and chick sales. They also provide us with great compost for our garden and for our fruit tree orchard. But my kids really wanted bantam chickens, and so we decided to try Bantam Buff Orpingtons this year, which are the miniature versions of our Buff Orpingtons, and then also Buff Brahma Bantams, which are similar in color, but then they have some black feathering around their neck, shoulder area, and their tail. The roosters are definitely a darker color, so it's much easier to differentiate the roosters from the hens with the Buff Brahma Bantams versus this teeny tiny little girl, little Bantam girl, and then the roosters have a lot more red and more development of their Coleman wattles. Hi, like you, yes. But it definitely took a good 8 to 10 weeks for us to really see the differences in gender with these Bantam Buff Orpingtons. Guys, that's my legs you're pecking. Yeah. So we are going to be making a decision really soon as to which roosters get to stay, which bantams get to stay. So only the best of the best will get to stay as part of a bantam breeding flock here on our farm. And the rest we will find homes for. Hi. I know, the nails. You guys love the sparkle nails. Sparkly jewelry, anything that sparkles, right? Yes. Now you will see size discrepancies here because we also raised up some standard size Buff Orpington chicks with these bantams. There is a significant age difference, but they're not that far off in size, so it's worked out okay. Oh my gosh, now I'm surrounded. Ow! Easy! All right, before they start perching and climbing in my lap. Really need Carhartts for that kind of stuff. They don't realize how sharp their little talons can be. This guy here is always looking like, all right, Mom, what's next? So we have just over an acre here, and the majority of our farm is in this backyard half acre. We do have an organic swimming pond. So we built this pond, and the kids love to catch frogs.
Say hi.
Hi, little frog.
I'll put him back.
With our chicken tractor we built, as the grass gets low like this, we do move it to another location so that they can get fresh grass. Most days they do get to free range, but this helps to keep them safe at night. They go up on the perch to spend the night. You can see the areas where they were. So they definitely cut quite a bit of grass, but it grows back so lush and nice. Now I do grow herbs and lettuces up here so that I can have a little bit of a kitchen garden here right off the kitchen. Now I love fruit trees. I honestly hesitated to plant fruit trees early on because I was a little scared off. I thought they were going to be a lot of work, a lot of maintenance, and just a learning curve with them. But I've been pleasantly surprised that they're actually have been really easy, at least here in Massachusetts. We've had really good success with them, but I did learn the hard way that definitely can't have them in our backyard. We put a peach tree back there and our goats ate that so fast. So we have our fruit trees planted along our driveway in the front yard, trying to make the best use of space that we can. So we have our Macintosh apple tree here.
Which the apples should be ready to eat in fall, but they're already starting to get really plump.
Yeah, so it is loaded with apples all the way up. So for a dwarf tree, we do get quite a few apples. Oh, the cat's here. We do have 2 farm cats. They were born in a goat barn and they turned out to be the friendliest cats.
Oh yeah, you're the best.
So Kitten Mittens came with his brother Spooky Pookie, who is out and about, I'm sure. This is Red Delicious apples.
We haven't gotten an apple from it, but we're still waiting.
So we're still waiting on apples from this tree, but it has had a significant amount of growth. So we're hopeful maybe next year to get some apples. Over here is my favorite fruit tree.
The peach tree!
The peach tree. So the peach tree gives us the most delicious peaches.
They're so
And
fluffy.
it is amazing how many peaches come off of this dwarf tree. It's incredible. There are peaches all over. And you can sit in it. It's definitely grown so much since we first planted it. But that is my favorite fruit to pick out of all of our fruit trees because the peaches come out so sweet when they're sun ripened and warm. So this is our pear tree, which there's a pear up there.
Right here.
Oh, you found some?
Yeah.
So these are Bartlett pears. We planted 2 pear trees. This one's a little bit smaller.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow, 13. So smaller tree, but more prolific this year. That is our 6-foot decorative patriotic rooster. So we planted 2 cherry trees originally. The first one got eaten alive by Japanese beetles, but this one seems to be doing okay. We got 1 cherry on it this year, but something stole it before it even got a chance to ripen. But this is what I'm talking about when I say Japanese beetles. They are hanging out on here and there's little holes in the leaves. So we go and we have a jar with some warm soapy water that we pop them into to get rid of them. And we do have some organic sprays that we put on. I don't find them to be very effective against Japanese beetles. This is more like hand picking them off, knocking them off the leaves. But thankfully their numbers so far have been small this year and the majority of the cherry tree is doing okay. So in place of the cherry tree, put in a peach tree here since we love the peaches so much. This is a Reliance peach tree. So we'll see how this does in this spot. I don't expect to get any peaches anytime soon, but it would be really neat if we got more peaches.
Look at him.
He's such a sweetheart.
He is. Wait till you meet his brother. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Look at him.
So these all along the driveway are our fruit trees. You guys are waiting for us, huh? You don't like when we go in the front yard without you. Good job protecting the farm while we were in the front. It is now dinner time for the animals here on the farm. So I wanted to say thank you for hanging out with us today. And if you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments and we'll do our best to answer your questions. If you liked this video, if you could please give us a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel. We get so much joy from farming here and we like to share that joy with everyone. So if you haven't started your farm yet, what are you waiting for? Get your farm on. Mwah.
farm, a wicked awesome farm. Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah.